Hey, tell me something. When's the last time you used a search engine other than Google to look something up? More likely than not, it's been a long time, if ever. This is a company that has wound itself into every aspect of our lives. When it comes to brand recognition, Google is one of the monsters. And that brand has given them tremendous value and stickiness. And whether we like it or not, they're not going anywhere. They even have a motto: don't be evil. Wow, trust them even more now. Their focus on organizing the world's information has led to millions relying on Google to keep their life together all day, every day. Google as a brand, as a website, as a product is invaluable to millions around the world. I mean, you're probably watching this on YouTube right now, or on your Android phone, or listening on your Google Assistant, or on your Nest thermostat, if that's even possible, or on Google Glass. Actually, that was a flop. Wow, they really know a lot about me. And my Nest Secure. I use Google Chrome for my web browser and use Google Maps to get here and ways to get through traffic. And anyway, Google knows their purpose. Don't be evil. Don't be evil. Don't be evil. Man, they have so much data about me. I'm glad they have that motto. Otherwise, I'd be worried. Hey guys, Ken Ott here, Chief Growth Rebel at Metacake. Today we're here to talk about a subject that everyone these days thinks they know a lot about, and that's branding. In fact, there are like 15 branding companies in the 4 square blocks of our office. Seriously. Every Instagram influencer with even a moderate following has a brand. But what is brand really? Brand is so much more than just the aesthetic, and it's certainly not a logo. Being a successful brand is all about how you make people consistently feel over time when they encounter your business, when they use your products, when they see your marketing. Great branding is determined by the level of emotional connection you create with your customer, and that emotion is the beginning of creating fans. Now, these feelings aren't going to come from your name, your logo, or even your product. They're going to come from the core of why your business exists. Making sure that you are clear on your brand's vision and mission early on is critical to your success, and then weaving it genuinely into everything you create is the path to growth. So how do we do this? Well, there's a lot that goes into creating a brand. Just look at Apple, Southwest, Tesla. But remember, people take action based on emotion, not data. So it's worth the effort. Lucky for you, we've got a checklist, a set of internal questions you should be asking yourself and your team. These questions will help build or rejuvenate your brand, which is the soul of your business. Number 1, why does your business exist? And why did it begin in the first place? This may sound basic, but clarifying this before anything else is vital to making sure you're moving in the right direction. This should be written, bleed into taglines, and pervasive in everything you produce. Number 2, who are you serving? And what needs are you fulfilling for them? An intimate knowledge of who your customer is crucial to success. Knowing your audience and their pain points means you know how to tweak your products and services to meet your customers exactly where they are, and more importantly, turn them into raving fans. Number 3, what is your business model and how are you going to make money in alignment with your mission? Developing a solid business model with a clear solution to your audience's problems is sort of the requirement for doing business. But making that deeply and genuinely align with your mission is where the magic really happens. This is where great brands soar above the rest. Number 4, what are your values? And what does your brand stand for, both internally and externally? What is your driving motivator? And why do you exist in the first place? Having a great story on the outside just isn't enough. You need to stand for something, and hopefully that something's good. Remember, don't be evil. Don't be evil. But regardless, if you stand for nothing, you won't be one of the elite. This needs to come through externally to your customers, but also internally to your entire team. Ever heard of the term Apple fanboy? Ever go into an Apple store and realize that every employee seems to be drinking the Kool-Aid? Well, as annoying as you may think that is not by accident. It's purely by design. A great brand is pervasive internally and externally with a cult-like following. They're intentionally indoctrinating you, and it's probably working. Number 5, brand emotions. What emotions do you want people to feel when interacting with your brand? Decide how you want to make people feel now and be intentional about what those things are. Literally write out the emotions your ideal customer should feel when interacting with your brand, and then make sure everything you do aligns with those words. Number 6, what is your value? What do you bring to the table that no one else does? We said it earlier, but there are really only 3 business models. You can be the cheapest, the best, or you can be the only one. Which one are you? The best product? The most unique? Whatever you are, you need to be intentional about that and own it as part of your brand essence. Because at the end of the day, it's how you provide value to your customers, which is what every business needs to do. So there you have it. 6 questions you can start to ask yourself and your team to really begin to get to the essence of who you are as a brand. Whether you're a global brand who's been around for decades or an up-and-coming business. At the end of the day, everyone in every business has a brand. It's just a matter of whether you're intentional about building it. It's the greatest asset that you have as an e-commerce business and as a business in general. As always, go check out the full article at metacake.com and like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who would find it helpful. Thanks, and never stop growing. And the why behind what you exist. I gotta do that again. And your why behind why you exist.